I have a whole dragoon of treasure hunting cats with me. I've got Tippy, I've got Nusha, I've got Fifi, I've got Fluffy, I've got Rudy, and I've got Tony. Ooh, Tippy's going in there. The reason I'm here is there's a blooming great grey cloud over there, and it goes back about 2 miles, and it's raining, it's plurring, like seriously plurring. And it's kind of going about 100 yards away from where I am right now, but it's going to go right over where I was going to go. Anyway, if it starts raining, I can run like a loving son into the castle. And if it doesn't, I can keep going. That's the plan, anyway. Well, it's raining on me, but if I walk 50 foot that way, it won't be. I'm right on the edge of this, and it's going away. So once it's cleared off, I'm going to jump on the shiny shovel. I'm going to scoot down to the road of treasure. Yeah, well, the Deus, and I'll pick them out. About 4 inches, a safety pin head. Well, a little itty-bitty piece of shot. And 2 itty-bitty cats. Make that 3. Fluffy, Tony, and Fifi. This is my excited face. Oh, yes. Ah, I found this. I have no idea what it is, but it looks like it's got a silver ring around it. It's like a... I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Have a look. Now, it's given an incredibly high signal. And that's a... I don't know what that is, to be honest. Whether that's brass, copper, lead, don't know. But that just looks like silver. And it's obviously around it for some kind of weird reason. Well, that's bending. And that's loose, but it belongs. So that's bending. And that's like a silvery thing. Mystery item number 1, rather exciting one too. That's got to be silver, isn't it? Huh. I don't know. But I think it's a really nice thing. Really, really nice thing. You know, in the pocket that one goes. Fifi, are you digging my hole? You are? Found anything worthy of treasure in there, like I just did? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been on a diet. And I'm now under 104 kilos, which is still pretty chubster-ish, but I was 112, and it's much better for my poor knees. I'm ready. Now, don't get too excited. I need a new hole in my belt. So here is the magic machine. So I'm not quite sure how to do this. How does one do this? I'm going to be ambitious. Ah, you can see I've had years of practice of this, can't you? Let's go! Well, I'm back on the road of treasure, and I've met Mr. Durr again. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be missing much with the hot program and the Deus out here. That was at about 4 inches. Another one of those golden pocket knives. Yeah, well, I think every other farmer had one. I just met a farmer and he had one. So I think it's a brand of knives that farmers have had for 150 to 200 years. It's blowing a gale. Oh, a big grey cloud's coming this way with rain. Anyway, got a liard here. And there it is. Hard to find that one. It didn't want me to get it, but I got it in the end. I'm guessing that's the end of a walking stick. It might not be. It's a tip of something. Could be the tip of a scabbard, of course. But anyway, liking that, that goes in the pocket. Well, 2 musket balls that were together. Thought it was a toggle at first, but anyway, in the pocket, the storm's coming. Well, there's thunder and lightning on the left of me, and the sunny blue sky on the right. And I don't really want to be under the thunder and lightning bit with a carbon fibre rod and a spade. But no, just found this. Might be a seal, might be a weight, don't know. Anyway, in the pocket it goes. It's coming, but I've got a liard. And here's a liard. Yep, in the pocket it goes. Hello chickens, I'm back. I'm definitely back. And I've missed the storm by the skin of my teeth. It's going to be over up there in a few minutes. It might not get across here. It's just like a long line of thunder and lightning. I haven't seen any lightning, but I heard the thunder. And it's just like a straight line, like a bank of it, going up my field. Anyway, I don't mind calling it a day. A couple of interesting finds. Nothing amazing, but 2 coins, can't be bad. And I didn't get struck by lightning. Not yet, anyway. I'm on a new field. It's a new permission. Well, it's an old permission. I didn't know I had it. But anyway, established from my favourite farmer that this is his field, so we're on it. And just got a nice, interesting find. It's a rivet, but it's an interesting rivet. Have a look. Yeah, see, there it is. Now, it could be new, it could be old. The fatter the rivet, the older I feel it is. But in the pocket that one goes. One always wants to imagine that rivet's a Roman. Probably not, but that's a good start. Well, I'm hoping there's a coin in here somewhere, but we will soon find out. It's a 90 signal, which is a coin type. And there it is, coin. Yes. Well, I have hopes for this saw not being too harsh on coins, but it's looking like it probably is harsh, like all the rest of them. And that is a inflation money coin, aluminium. And it's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be actually. I don't actually recognise it. But I can tell that is an inflation money aluminium coin by the weight. Well, copper might come out different. Nice little ring. Yes. 20 minutes, 2 finds, like it. Yeah, just got another one of those penknife handles. Just a bit of one. So here's a little bit of a crotal bell, which establishes that it was pasture at one point, this bit of land. There's another inflation money, and I can tell by the weight, and I'm guessing it's a 2 franc. So that's the second one of those. So here's a bicycle license, and it's, I don't know, have a day on it, 19 something or other. Anyway, got to get in. It's going to be a fairly long rain. Going to call it, well, an afternoon. If it stops raining, gets blue sky again, I'm going to come back out again. Well, I thought for some time of doing a beginner's video, and you know, there's one thing to do a beginner's video and another to do it with a XP Deus, which is like a $1,000 machine or the $1,500 machine, but to do it with a beginner's machine. Well, I was lucky enough to be given a Nokta Simplex by Nokta to try out. So I thought, well, you know, it's a $350 machine, or maybe less in America, and just about the right price for a starter. It's a nice machine, and I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll make it with that. Anyway, it went together really, really, really easily, and it's very light, so it's good for a young person. And now I'm going to go out into a field, see if I can find some treasure with it. Now, I don't like to fuss with machines. Switch it on, go. And this is a switch on and go machine. And that's how I like it. If the manufacturers don't know how to set it up, why should I? Anyway, let's have a look at the Nokta Simplex. It's simple. It really is. There it is. On button. It boots. Now, different plans. That's field, a couple of beaches, no idea. And that's for relics, I believe. But just keep it on that and see how it goes. Just swing it. That's the best way to go. So that was all it took to set it up. So that's saying iron. And I have no idea what the different signals will mean. So I'm going to be a beginner too. So let's take this baby out and see what we can find. Now, for anyone who hasn't been metal detecting before, the key thing is to dig it all, learn the machine by trial and error, and keep that coil low. That's really the key. Keep it low. And you'll get a big signal that will just cry out to you to dig. I mean, this is picking up lots of iron, which will be at this entrance here. And what we'll do is we'll just experiment and see how we get on. So that one is definitely relics. It will pick up everything, I take it. Actually, that sounds rather like the Invenio. But what we're looking for is a high number there. So that's 4, that'd be iron. But as a complete beginner in this machine, I have no opinion, and off we're going to go and see if we can find. Now, down that end of the field was a nice patch last year, and I'm hoping it's been ploughed since and more will have turned up. So we'll see if we can find some stuff down there. Well, I think that's probably the little scraper. In the pocket that one goes. A nice bit of flag and handle, I should think. Handle and something, but I should think that was how it was held. Yes, very nice. Like any beginner, I've been struggling with a new machine because it's new and it's different, and it's given off lots of pops and boop, doop, doop, the sort of thing I might be digging with other detectors. But of course, I don't know what a proper signal sounds like. Well, I put down a few bits of scrap and they gave decent signals. But anyway, down here, there's a signal, and I know it's a signal, and there's no doubt about it. So I now know the difference between a signal and noise. The noise goes pippity-poppity, pippity-pop, and it's very vague, and it's the sort of thing that you'd be digging a small coin at a foot on the Deus, but on this machine, it's not a signal. Or maybe it is. I haven't dug down a foot yet. Maybe it is. But anyway, this is a signal. I don't know what it is. I haven't even dug it up yet, but this is a signal. So let's experience it together. So this is quite mineralised ground, I suspect. And you hear that? That's the sort of thing I'm hearing. Ooh. Well, that's a proper signal, but it's a low number. But this is a proper signal with a proper number. Where are you? Oh, there you are. No arguing with that, is there? And the pinpointer goes like this. Right under there. So it's there, and I've no idea what it is. It might be shallow, it might be deep. It might be good, it might be bad. I don't know. I think I moved it. It seems to be there. I'm expecting it to be shallow, as you might have guessed from the way I'm just digging it with my foot. Ooh. And I think that's it there. Yeah, it's a bit of old, I don't know, zinc, lead. And there it is, it's a bit of a spoon bowl. It's big enough, isn't it? Well, it's making a big enough noise as well. So there we are, first find of the Simplex. A pewter spoon bowl. In the pocket that one goes. And that is an old pot base. And that's the bottom of the pot, and it rests on that little leg. Ah, very nice too. Oh, we just turned up this with the Simplex. It's a bit of a lead battery, I think. If you think it's something else, please tell me, because this is going in the trash bag. Well, yesterday, and you might have seen the video, I pushed the boat out a bit and I'm aching all over. So actually, the last thing I want is a new metal detector. I want to go out on a field with what I know and find treasure. So not fighting, but using a new metal detector, which is very simple, very straightforward, and not finding anything, doesn't exactly lighten my day. But anyway, found that spoon bowl, so, you know, can't kick it too much. And I'm on the way back to the car, growling away to myself, going, get the Deus, see if I can find anything with the Deus here, go back over my old footsteps. But anyway, I've got a thumping signal down here, and if it's a coin, all is forgiven. Because I suppose I've been out here an hour and a half, I have been over this spot before, found lots of coins. So it's not exactly a loaded field. And if this is a coin, well, it's done as well as can be expected. Done as well as I'd expect from the Deus. So let's see if we've got a coin or not. 93, bing, 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 have a listen. So, it's all about what you find. Doesn't matter whether you're using a £5 metal detector, oh, good luck with that, or a £350 one, or a £1,300 one, or £10 one. It's, have you found something? Now that's a big old signal, 91, so I'm expecting it to be a coin, or something really... And it's under there. 93 when I go under there. So if that was a Deus signal, that'd probably be, well, it would probably be a piece of silver with one coil, or a bronze coin with another coil. And I'm saying it's there, and I'm saying I've got it. No, still there. So I'm gonna have to dig it. Now the Simplex does stand up, and that's a definite bonus as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, it's under that little dint there, because juggling detectors is not much fun when you're juggling juggling a camera as well. And I'm saying it's in there. It doesn't have to be. Let's get that out as well. I'm saying it's in there. Could still be in the hole. I'm no great pinpointer guy. But we'll see. Ooh, it doesn't want to go. Hard on soil. Oh, that's better. Let's have a look. No. It's here. And I'm going to cast my shadow over it. About the best way I'm going to dig it. Oh, there it is. Well, you should be able to find that with any detector. But we did find it. A very large tin can. Well, 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 well. Well done, Simplex. We have a coin. Okay. Whoa. There we are. It's the Emperor with a goatee. A 5 centimes. Okay, so this is the field mode, I believe. Mode 1. It looks like a ploughed field to me. With a farmhouse at the end, I might be wrong. And you can put up the power, you put down the power. If you put the power right down, it does run a lot quieter. Not really that much quieter. And that's what it's like when you're over a coin. Pretty good. But I wouldn't necessarily say that's... Yeah, that's alright depth really. Yeah. And then, with the power almost full on, you get more depth. So stepping through the programs, this is, I think, probably a pasture land, or maybe not, maybe field, I don't know, but similar. But that is what you're going to get if there's mineralised. So you'd probably turn that down a bit. You're still getting a lot of signals. But when you get a proper one, it's very different. So as long as you don't mind there being a background chatter, and you can wait for them, that'll be fine. See, that's a 56, which is a pretty high number. This is the beach. The beach is actually a lot more silent. and I'd be tempted to use that here, because I'm not a big fan of bippity boppity, bippity bappity. I know a lot of people are, but not me. And this is relic mode. Pretty clear, if you like that background buzzing. You'll know when you've got something. So, there you are. You found a coin. Oh yes. And in the end, that's all you need to do, find a coin. Find a machine that's simple, that gets you out there, gets you on ground. You can swing over, and when you swing over something good, it will go smash. And the Simplex will do that for you. So I'd say if you're a starter, it's a pretty good machine to go for. It's simple, very easy to put together. And you're going to want to be starting on a target rich area, and that's probably your back garden. And this will find all that stuff pretty easy. This will do parks for you. And really, that's what you need when you start off. It's a good machine, and it's simple. And that's what I like about all machines. Something you can switch on, get out and swing, and find stuff. Might not be a £2,000 machine, but you're not paying £2,000, are you? So the Simplex is a good place to start if you want to get detecting. It's a nice solid machine, does the job, and that's what you need as a beginner. Well, I guess that's what you pay an extra £1,000 for. Ability to pick this up at great depth. Up in the pocket it goes. But it must be said, I came down this whole line with the Simplex, and it's not until I get here that I've actually found anything that the Simplex may or may not have missed. And this was a very, very small signal. Very, very small signal. And I only went, oh, maybe that's a signal. I didn't go, aha, there's a coin. So it was a sketchy signal, to be sure.